Putin ain't woke. He is anti-woke.
The Russians, people still know which bathroom to use.
They know how many genders are there in Russia?
2.
Since the day that Donald Trump became president, Democrats in Washington have told you have a patriotic duty to hate Vladimir Putin. It's not a suggestion, it's a mandate. Anything less than hatred for Putin is treason. Many Americans have obeyed this directive. They now dutifully hate Vladimir Putin. Maybe you're one of them.
And I said, this is genius. Putin declares a big portion of the Ukraine. Putin declares it as independent. Oh, that's wonderful.
Also remember the t-shirts we saw at Trump rallies. I'd rather be Russian than a Democrat.
Has Putin ever called me a racist? Has he threatened to get me fired for disagreeing with him? Has he shipped every middle-class job in my town to Russia? Did he manufacture a worldwide pandemic that wrecked my business and kept me indoors for 2 years? Is he teaching my children to embrace racial discrimination? Is he making fentanyl? Is he trying to snuff out Christianity? Does he eat dogs? These are fair questions, and the answer to all of them is no. Vladimir Putin didn't do any of that. So why does permanent Washington hate him so much?
They don't have boys swimming in girls' college swim meets.
How backward.
It's embarrassing.
How savage.
In so many of the responses from the right wing were, oh yeah, can you show one example? That's outrageous to say conservatives like Putin.
Yeah, we can show you examples.
We just did it.
Yeah.
Receipt upon top of receipt on top of receipt. So the first thing is what Anna mentioned. Putin's never called me a racist. Now, why did he write that down? Why did he want to send that message? He's saying, remember, the Democrats are the bad guys because they're not the same race as us. And they call us racist, and it makes us uncomfortable just because we don't want them to be equal to us. On the other hand, Putin has never called us racist, and he doesn't mind us being in charge. He knows how to take charge. And then you go to Steve Bannon and Eric Prince, they're like, Putin knows who to target. He's not gonna let any gay people get away with anything or even allow them to be, and he's gonna regulate on bathrooms. He's not woke. They're cheerleading for him. Why? Because he's kind of a white right-wing hero to them.
Of course, this Putin-Biden debate will never happen. It can happen. I don't think it would go well. Let me just tell you the straight up truth. Hell will freeze over before Joe Biden's ever allowed to debate Vladimir Putin. Why? Because Vladimir Putin would clobber him in any debate. That's sad.
Putin and Biden, it would not end like Rocky IV. I don't think the American would prevail.
Well, this is Russian propaganda about how Putin is more manly than Biden. And Fox News is like, Russian propaganda. Oh, we're here for it. Yes. Oh yeah, Putin would win. Putin's awesome. Biden's weak. The Russians are strong. Yes. Look, I'm not doing whatever like the folks who call it Russiagate and stuff like that. But you just saw with their own eyes. They're rooting for the Russians. I mean, the idea of the right wing in this country flipping 180, doing a 180-degree turn, and now being massively pro-Russian and anti-American, it's just one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life.
People don't understand why you never have a harsh word for Vladimir Putin.
Okay, you ready?
I don't understand.
You don't know what I talked about with Putin in the meeting prior to the press conference?
Publicly, you never say anything harsh about him publicly.
I didn't. I'm the one that gave Ukraine offensive weapons and tank killers. Obama didn't. You know what he sent? He sent pillows and blankets. I'm the one, and he's the one that gave away a part of Ukraine where Russia now has this submarine.
I mean him personally. Do you agree that Vladimir Putin is involved in assassinations, in poisonings?
Probably he is, yeah, probably. I mean, I don't. Probably, but I rely on them. It's not in our country.
Okay, why not? They shouldn't do it. This is a terrible thing.
Of course they shouldn't do it. Okay, that's the only collusion.
Do you believe that the Russians interfered in the 2016 campaign, election?
Well, they meddled.
He claims, oh, trust me, privately I was very tough with him. No, I don't believe you. I don't trust you. Because when you stepped out in public, he literally bowed his head. There's all those pictures where Putin is standing tall and Trump is literally bowing his head like reek, okay, in the middle of the press conference and constantly saying, well, if Vladimir says it must be true. I asked him and he says he didn't do it. I believe him more than I believe US intelligence. I mean, it was embarrassing.